One of the most basic and useful set pieces you can make is a platform. A platform is a fixed walking surface that is made from standard, readily available materials. As a versatile piece, platforms can be used in a variety of ways, and using them makes sets more interesting to look at because action could be happening at different levels. In addition to the visual appeal that this piece adds, using platforms increases the acting space and is an absolute necessity in some shows. In this video, I'll review the basics of making platforms and show some examples of how they're used in our production of In the Heights. With that being said, most platforms that I make are usually 4 feet by 8 feet, 4 feet by 4 feet, and 4 feet by 10 feet. Using these basic sizes makes it easy for me to make a variety of platform configurations at the blink of an eye, or maybe a few blinks of the eye. So, now that you know some of the sizes that they come in, we're going to go on and move to their anatomy and assembly. Now, each platform is made of 3 parts: a lid, a frame, and the legs. The frame is the part that gives the platform its structure, and is a part that the leg and the lid is attached to. The legs give the platform its height, whatever you choose that to be, and the lid is a walking surface. If we want to make a 4 foot by 8 foot platform that is 3 feet high, we will need the following materials: 2 8-foot pieces of 2x4 lumber, 5 3-foot 9-inch pieces of 2x4 lumber, 6 3-foot pieces of 2x4 lumber, 1 4-foot by 8-foot piece of 3/4 inch plywood, 23-inch drywall screws, 12 inch and 5/8 drywall screws, 12 3.5 inch carriage bolts, 3/8 or 5/16 diameter bolt should be fine, 12 nuts, 12 washers. Additionally, you should have the following tools to work with as well: a circular saw or compound miter saw to cut down the 2x4s, a drill, a Phillips head bit, a standard drill bit, ratcheting wrench, socket for the nuts. What I like to do is lay out my materials in the way that they'll be assembled. So, I would place the pieces of wood for the frame, which are the 2 8-foot pieces, and the 5 3-foot 9-inch pieces, which I'll call the almost 4-foot pieces, like this. Notice the spacing of the almost 4-foot pieces. I lay them out so that they're 2 feet apart. The one is at the end. The next one, that's 2 feet in. The one after that's 4 feet in the middle of the 8-foot piece. The one after that is 6 feet in, and the last is at the end. The remaining 8-foot piece gets attached in a similar way to the other 8-foot piece on the opposite side of the almost 4-foot pieces, and at this point, once all your wood's laid out, you'll attach everything with your 3-inch screws. Now that you have one platform, feel free to make a few more and bolt them together to make beautiful long walkways that your actors can walk on. If you need to make very high platforms, that's ones that are higher than 4 feet in the air, I would recommend using 4x4 lumber instead of the 2x4s that we use here today. They'll have a bigger footprint and provide a much sturdier walkway. In the show In the Heights, I have a variety of platforms, 2-foot high platforms as well as ones that are 8 feet high. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to make a thrust for our stage. This is another platform job, but it's a little bit different, so if you're interested, be sure to tune in.